A Rogers County woman is safe tonight after being rescued from a freezing creek.
Deputies searched for hours before finding where she'd slid off the road. News on 6 crime reporter Lori Fulbright is on the story you'll only see on 6.
The car ended up in this creek about 25 yards off the road in about 2 feet of water. She had called her husband when she left work saying she'd slid off the road, but she wasn't quite sure where.
I start looking and I go to where I thought she was. And she wasn't there, so obviously at that point I tried to call her and her phone had died.
That was around 7:30 Saturday night. Daniel drove around for at least 30 minutes looking for her, but then decided to call 911.
I was starting to get pretty worried at that point.
Major Coy Jenkins was one of the deputies looking. They had pinged the last location of Kristen's phone, and they were concentrating on the bridges because they ice over first. The temperature was in the 20s, and the night was black out on the country roads. But around 10, he got a glimpse of something in his spotlight.
Picked up the reflection from her tag on her vehicle. There were no lights on the car.
He scrambled down the embankment and walked through knee-deep water to get to Kristen, who was awake and talking.
Just consoled her. She was happy to see us.
Daniel was happy too. After nearly 3 hours of searching, he was afraid the deputies would have to stop and is so grateful they didn't give up.
She may have not made it through the night.
When we have a successful conclusion to something, yeah, there's some celebrating.
Everyone involved is just glad this turned out to be a rescue mission and not one of recovery. On the scene on the story in Rogers County, Lori Fulbright, News on 6.